Hello everyone and welcome back to Kitten Plays Hearts of Iron 4 with the Kaiserreich mod. We're back in the Russian Socialist Republic. Last episode we spent the time to take over all of Central Asia again, except not all of it. There is this area in Ashgabat, which is proper Russian Imperial territory, but it's owned by the Socialist Republic of Iran. And that causes some issues because I can't go and invade them for it. So I think what I'll do, because I can't take it normally, I can't take it under normal circumstances, I think I will wait for Iran and the Ottomans to go to war, and when they do, then I'll just take the province using the transfer tool, because I don't want to be without that province. It's actually very important for the defense of the region. I don't want Iran to get away with it just because they're a socialist nation. They're a different form of socialist anyway. They're radical socialists, we're totalists. And they're not in the international, so I don't really care too much. Just a rogue agency. As for us, we need to get all of our troops out of Central Asia. Peru and Bolivia has declared war. Against Ecuador, well, not really one of my fights. Radicalized AFPA, Nah, nothing for me really. And here was this the fall of Bukhara, yep. Assimilate. As it is. Now, we need to get back into some of our other engagements. Over here, need to split off some forces. How about these two? Need to split them off. Need to split off another army. These two, at the very least, have enough equipment. That's kind of the problem with my Red Guard at the moment, is that they don't have enough equipment. You, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. And who should go? Good old Stalin, he'll stay back with the main unit, but who should go in their stead? The first and second, the third and fourth. Well, I don't have any more generals, which could be a problem. What if we come in here? I want to get Spirit of the Academy, Academy scholarships, because that makes the starting generals have starting level of the new armies +1, commander for advisor slots. Ooh, cool. Commander as advisor cost. That is also nice, because then... Nope, apparently not. Some of these are much cheaper, like he's now 50. You're 50 instead of 100. That's pretty good. For some reason, you are 200, even though you are a commander. And none of these were cheapened. Yeah, that's fine. I'll do that. Hopefully now that means that it'll be much cheaper to... Yep, it was previously 95, now it's 66 to get a new commander. I would like one new commander. Philip Frolov, an artillery specialist. I want another new commander. Man, we really like artillery in these places, don't we? Alright, fine. Well, these are pretty artillery heavy units, so why not? Go ahead and join up with the cause. Philip Frolov, you can send your troops to Spain and fight in their war. Send volunteers. You want air volunteers and good old Philly boy, a part of the Red Guard and combined syndicates. Send volunteers. Pavel Bekalov with air volunteers, yep. Send them out. Now then, how are things going for you? Also, I can send you air volunteers. How's that going? I can send 140 to you. And I can send... Okay, come on, let me see. Here. I can send the same amount. It's the same amount regardless. Fair enough. This is strategic bombers. Don't really want to use those. 50 and 50. Yeah, I think these are the ones that I had over here first. So I'll send them into Spain. I could use another 50-50 group. Most of my planes are still out here. I could use 50 over to America, where they appear to be have severe lack of air superiority. And I could have, well, it was 146. I could send 100, but I'll cut it up for now. Split into duplicate. No, not duplicate. That's not right. You go away. I want you to split in half. I want you to go to America. There you go. Have fun. Serbia took over the IMRO. And hello there. I really wish they came up a bit more here. We got completed. We have infiltrated the civilian government. And now we could possibly steal their blueprints. 35% chance. Okay, who could I send on this mission? It's a risky mission. I could send with... I would want to send her. She is specifically the person to be more effective at stealing blueprints. But she's busy. What's she busy with? I definitely want to send him. I'd want to send her. And let's see. Cautious. Operation risk lower. And escape higher. Yeah, there we go. Outlook is now Excelente. Well, we can prepare for it, but she's not going to be done until at least a few months. So get them ready. Meanwhile, you're still in... You're still doing something. You are chilling. I want you to chill. You, go ahead and increase that. You're waiting around until we have more agents that we can spend on Japan. You're the interrogator, master interrogator man. Defend against subversive elements. You can go to Königsberg and get that started. I guess you could just take a trip to Cologne. You're not doing anything. Otherwise, I might as well. Some of the other regions, and things go pretty well over in Spain, although they did lose Zaragoza to of all people, the Portuguese. First 5-year plan. Also in terms, passive defense, how nice. In terms of planning here, I want to break away from doing this plan to go get controlled unions and fight bureaucracy. That gets me a research slot. I think that's the only research slot I get additionally. In here, we got more passive defense. Passive defense has been doing really good for us. Like, extremely good. We could get portable radios. No, we can't. We literally can't. Invisible ink, I would like that because we're going to be going pretty heavy into stealing. The secret ingredient is crime. We've landed in Maryland. I guess we could hold the defense of Washington. Or we could hold the defense of Chicago. I feel like let's see, it's July, it's nice and sunny out. Would we rather fight the Union States or the United States of America? I feel like it'd probably be a good idea to hold the Mississippi, protect the capital as much as possible. And then over here, you've arrived, good. You're on the Syndicalists, nope. Yeah, you're supposed to go with them. I do not know where your partner is. Your plane partner. He's still on the way. Trying up there. Yep, good. As for Red Spain, Zaragoza has been retaken. Madrid is doing fine. If we could go all the way up and around. For some reason, Burgos is not, or Burgos, whatever you call it, is not the capital. It's actually Bilbao. Bilbo Baggins. I guess we could hold the defense of Madrid in like the mountains over here or something. That would at the very least allow us to make sure that we are well protected, and you join up with them. Good. Also, you know, I never actually, come to think of it, I never actually checked how many units I was allowed to send. I only sent, 2. Good. That should be the same for over here in America. Send volunteers. No, I can actually send a 3rd division. I might want to do that, but we'll see. Modifier Lend-Lease, we're currently sending a whole bunch of these, producing none, in storage 2000. I'm trying to send more than I actually own. And in here, current Lend-Lease. I don't know if you have enough boats to take it, but we'll try it anyway. Really? Communists dominated Middle Africa. I see, it's doing that thing where it doesn't know how to get units to one area or another. So just come on over. Just come on over. We'll fight the Union State instead, I guess. You don't have that problem. You're doing fine. Military Officer Corps. What's up with the Military Officer Corps? I could get some high... Oh yeah, I have 60. I could get a Commando Specialist. I'll get Zhukov, just because I would like to get some passive army experience. In here, Infiltrate Army has been successful. Good. You're chilling. You're a seducer. I want you in there. Let's see. I want you to hold back, and I want you to hold back, but only in the sense that in case someone gets captured, you're prepared and ready to go. Did somebody die? What's the matter here? Yeah, she's right there. Go. Commence. Give me some tech. Basically a 4th research slot. Or 5th research slot. Form the gosh plan. The gosh dang gosh plan. Don't get any clickable buttons yet, though. So we'll control unions. We'll do that plan. In here... we could join in that attack, but I don't think it's going to help much. Attack Salamancas. General attack plan of move forward into a mountain? There's mountains next to Washington. I've been there. It's pretty flat. The Alabama Minutemen? Flight of ongoing. Also, let's see, in Central Asia we still have problems with low supply, to the point where we're actually having some issues of getting supply. Yeah, okay, you guys switch off. Don't worry about that. Go on to the Afghanistan area so you can at least get some supply in. You're just a glutton for punishment, aren't you, bud? You don't have any commanders. That's another reason to have picked up one of those things. Also, Hungary, he's doing not the worst I've ever seen, but Hungary's not going to win. It's just not going to happen. You've taken the mountains outside. Okay, just keep wrapping around. I have to juggle between 2 wars. That's part of the reason why I'm sending these units instead of a unit that I would really not want to lose, like a tank division. I'm sending a relatively easy to replace guard division that's picking up a lot of rifles over here somehow. Don't know how that's happening. Agent captured. No, Ozipov, don't do it. Now, unfortunately, I think my commando guy is actually away at the moment, so we could send somebody else in for the rescue mission. Rescue captured operative, takes 200 rifles. Reckless. They'll never expect the Japanese woman to go in. Not sure how that's even gonna work. Agent captured. Oh no. Well, luckily enough, I'm already rescuing operatives, so as long as she doesn't get captured, we should be fine. Also, were you the... No, you weren't the one that was on the mission. I would want to stop that as quickly as possible, because that gives a lot of intel to the enemy. If I go over to Japan right now and look at their intel, I have 77. Why? Because 36% from captured operatives, so I can see pretty well what their economy is like. 2 million manpower. I have 100,000 manpower reserve, and I am not going to waste it, because I don't have anything else yet for a while. Looks like my planes are actually providing pretty good air superiority over here in America. That was Navy, Tech. You could get radios. You could also get something that's actually involved in, the Navy, but I think you're fine for now. Basic fire control systems. That's not in 1938 yet. Let's get a radio. That's kind of Navy themed. Let's take Richmond, I guess. We're here, we might as well take Richmond. Our army seemed to do extremely well against the American Union statists. In here, there seems to be a very open space right there. Oh, boom, boom. Except I want you to go there. Breakthrough, please. Argentina's declared war on the Patagonians. Well, luckily enough, we want to support them. Let's see, negotiate licenses, start a Lend-Lease. I think we finally... No, we still have some left to give, but also not really. I'll give you 1,000, because I kind of am running out of things to give. I can't send you a Lend-Lease because you're not in the war yet. There you are. Send Lend-Lease items. There's 1,000. I could also send troops to this army, but I think there's going to be a pop-up about that pretty soon. Chilean-Argentine War. Indeed, a Rooney. Richmond has been taken. Oh, no. Oh, there goes, oh, crap. There goes all of my CPU power. Oh, no. Let's see. What's going on here? Gabon usually comes out communist, or is it Cameroon? Somebody comes out communist. I remember that much. Or they turn communist. Got Kenya, Somalia took over a large section. Namibia, the remnants of West Africa. I could supply you for no other reason than I want to see the other guy lose, but I also don't have enough guns left over. I have finally run out of guns. What about these ones? We got West Africa, British? The British are back. Okay, and their colonial government of the French somehow. The British underneath the French. 'Tis a sad day. 'Tis a sad day indeed. We got Borno. I could supply these guys just for shits and giggles. Unconventional army. That reminds me, in the new update, they're going to have irregular troops as a proper unit. But I have a slight feeling that it's only going to be for the Italians, and no one else is going to be able to use them. You attack there and a suicidal charge to allow us to get in behind this one unit. And now you take them out. You guys are having fun. Over here, we're through the mountains. Now we're just holding this position until more of our syndicalist friends can come and join us. Now we can get a new operative. You have political connections, diplomatic pressure, and you have a natural orator. Intel network and forced into hiding time. I like that. I like you. You seem pretty chill. Go into Berlin, where we're having some issues at the moment, where they seem to keep finding us for some reason. And here, we could do plastic explosives, but for now, just focus on naval departments and air force departments. I think that'll be perfectly acceptable. French Republic has taken over Borno. Even if I had attempted to support them, they wouldn't have lasted that long. Unit South Africa has declared war in Namibiland. Again, not a whole... I should be supporting them, but I'm already supporting in other ways, in other areas around the world. We got construction. So you, 40% bonus? 40% bonus is a good bonus to me. I really like being involved in the Philistine. You get around to past Richmond. Can you believe that during the Civil War, Richmond was the capital of the Confederacy and Washington was the capital of America? They're right next to each other. God, that must have sucked. And here, Army focuses. We need to start working on some tanks. We have neglected tanks for quite a while. But I think continuing to work on other things, like getting an armored train, perhaps, or getting just better artillery. We have 2 generals now that are artillery focused. They are very much artillery generals. You, how you doing? Fighting the good fight. I could send supporters down to Patagonia. And I might want to, because a lot of our generals were once hiding down in Patagonia. Mass recruitment scheme. You have recruitment from Mexico, Commune of France. I'm just worried that if I send anyone down there, I can send 1 division. I'm worried if I send anybody down there, they're just going to get themselves killed. That's my worry. And here I got 84. I can get another new commander, or I can send one of the commanders that was chilling somewhere else. But I'll get a new commander, and it's, yep, another artillery specialist. Who would have thought? God, we love... Apparently, my school is just going all artillery all the time. Take a nice big sip. Send a volunteer army. Yevgeny Mikhailov. Hey, wasn't the other guy named Mikhailov? Miklovin? Is it? Yeah, you also Mikhailov. Come on. Work some new names in there. Come on. You get a towed anti-tank gun towed anti-air gun. Just to start getting some work done. Control the unions. Nice, nice. And now fight the bureaucratization after restoring the bureaucracy. Yeah, sure. Be consistent, I suppose. Continue on. Paraguay is declared war on Argentina. Good for you, Paraguay. Good for you. Down here. If we can try to take the Valladolid, that'd be good for us. Anywhere we fight, we tend to do pretty well. I like these divisions. Guatemala declared war on the Salvadorian Commune, and oh, there goes Hungary. Salvadorian Commune. My brothers? No, they're syndicalists. But perhaps somebody else will come to that defense. Run away, run away, run away, Dixieland. I think I will create a new army, though. I'll just send it by itself, and I'll have it just sit on San Salvador, the capital. And if they need to, they'll retreat somewhere. Yeah, send volunteers. Just a no-commander army. Do you even have an airport? I don't know if you do, but I'll open that up. Speaking of which, you... What are you up to? Do you have an air base? You don't. You really ought to. West Africa. More cliques. Congo, Gabon. Yeah, let me know when someone goes syndicalist. Now we've arrived down south in the land of traders. Oh, we should save those divisions. That's not a good sign. We should go and save them. Oh, it's too late. They're dying. Sad. But if we can take this position, that will at the very least help. There's French tanks down here. There's too many wars to fight all at once, and you are outstretched, it appears. Because Valladolid, I could go to Zaragoza, but no, it hasn't been. That doesn't make any sense. It hasn't been re-gauged. You're the same country. What do you mean it hasn't been re-gauged? Did you change the gauges in your own country? Check out America. We can take to Norfolk. Norfolk. You just chill on that supply base. They will need to take that supply base if they're ever going to take to Puerto Madryn, so if you just defend there, you'll be golden. You'll be a golden boy. Hey, you do have a base. I can send 20 planes, which, you know what, come to think of it, I could probably put out 20... Nope, I thought I had 20 close air support by now, but I do not. I could put out... Yeah, 20 bombers, put them on pilot exercises for a little bit, within about a month or so. You, I know I said I'd put you on the capital, but this will work too. Who started this war again? You're fighting a defensive war, right? The Guatemalan War on Salvadorian Commune, yeah. Oh wow, they're coming in hot. But it's because I'm not in the battle yet. I'm still reserved at the base value. Yeah, I'm here for defensive purposes. I'm here for defense and defensive purposes only. You go ahead and take out that division. I'm just jumping all around the world revolution, aren't I? Oh, that's not a good plan. Either way, it appears they've broken through. Defend Madrid and Toledo. That'll be a perfectly acceptable use of your time. West Africa exists. They're doing a thing. You're not... Oh, you can take up to there and maybe even take Raleigh. Up here, I could use some anti-partisans, but I want Air Force training. I got a whole bunch of people still stuck in that need rescuing. They'll be by next month. Oh man, the United States is a is a box. They're just a block. Oh my. They're pushing through. They're doing everything they can to push through our lines. But it ain't gonna work. Especially after we get reinforced with these Brits. Yep, there we go. West Africa has annexed Burundi. Man, this is just... Hey, what happened to the Brits? They didn't invade, but they're not coming back to help me. West Africa took 2 states. West Africa, you are doing the most. We've taken over like 3 countries already. We're gonna have a resurgent Middle Africa in West Africa. Looks like the real winners of Africa at the moment are the Entente. They seem to have taken over pretty well, except for the very center of the country. Not exactly anything we can help with. Fight bureaucratization. That is what that is. Bureaucratization. Now, I'm here for defensive purposes, so I'm just going to put myself right there to make sure the San Salvadorians don't fall. In here, we got that. This one is really good. Construction speed, but resource gain efficiency. Actually, it's not that great. We can go for Krozkiat. Socialist economy cannot be created overnight. Production efficiency cap plus 50%. Yo! That's really good. We lost that position, but we'll have to defend elsewhere. We're done with the mission to get our recruits back. Indeed we are. You have a military background. You should be used anytime we are infiltrating the military. You are a linguist and a seducer for also infiltration. You're the guy. You're just, you're there for you were a Japanese turncoat. Can't really blame you. You're just chilling. Technology. This can be my tank arm, I suppose. We can start working on tanks. I do have plenty of army experience, and I'm getting more every day. Our doctrines experience. What about officer corps, spirits, steel wings, steel hearts, untrained pilots penalty for new wings? I mean, that's definitely cute, but I feel like we might want to do something else. CGA night fighting, continuous strike, air support. I feel like ground attack and CIS is a very good thing to have. Speaking of which, you are well enough trained up to where you can go out into here and go fight for the El Salvadorian cause. You go ahead and take that out. You need to hold, though. You can take out that abandoned position. The rest of us will not. Let's see, that was... Yeah, I think that's just a situation where we are going to want to replace that entirely. Because that looks like it's a wooden frame or like a canvas frame plane. It probably is not. It's probably just a very boxy looking metal plane, but it looks shabby to me. We could use something a little bit more aerodynamic. That'll be good for production. Research site available. What do I need? I could get some scout planes. I could get some heavy fighters. Get some heavy fighters before scout planes. Bros before hoes. How are the Patagonians doing? We are moving into position to better defend ourselves. We need to defend the capital. Things are not going too well down here. But if the British are doing a counterattack, we can join in and try to retake that very good defensive position. No, they're just, they're a particularly strong division. We might want to send some spies their way to see what they're rolling with. Until then, I think they're fine. And here, keep going. We could get more passive defense while we're off doing missions and stuff. And in here, we need to infiltrate... We infiltrated their army. We can now infiltrate their navy and air force. I think that's a good thing to do. You've got the military background, and you are... I had one who was good for infiltrations. Yeah, that's you. Go on that mission. Have fun when ready. You know, you could make the argument that all my missions are actually hampering my economy. And I wouldn't say no. I wouldn't say that that's far off from the truth. Here's an opportunity for us to take back what is ours. No, the Fall of Santiago. Oh, it's Santiago. That's the capital of Chile. Oh, things aren't looking good for us. Huh? What happened here? The Syndicalists took over Florida? When did that happen? You keep working that down. You maybe try to take Raleigh. You, what are you up to? Oh man, they're resurging. I do not appreciate this. We can try to hold on to Madrid, but somehow the Kingdom of Spain is actually pushing us back very heavily. I need to watch out over here, lest I get caught out in the middle of it. I say we pull back our forces to Valencia, to the coast. So if we fail, if we lose, we at the very least don't get caught out. We can hold it defensive in the mountains of Barcelona. And if they come back in, what I think happened here is that they did so well, they spread out, that they're just overwhelmed on all sides. But as this area here gets pushed in, and the Carlists and the Royalists will fight each other more, we can get our... okay, no, you absolutely... You don't need to hold Valencia, you need to hold right there in Suncia, or whatever that is. Because that is a one-tile province that holds the entire army up. So that is where you need to defend. Valencia is an important rail hub for us, but it's not the most important. And here, I love having the backing of the rest of the Internationale. In here, prepared. I sent you to commence, didn't I? Operation will be refunded. Aren't you supposed to go? You're prepared. At least one of them are busy. Are you doing something else? Are you on a... Did you get fired? I think it fluctuates. I think she got fired. Well, okay, put this guy in and go. I think she got fired because the something factory something. 100 manpower. I want to get partial mobilization before I worry about manpower issues. That's the Patagonian front, where we're probably losing the worst. Let's take out that. Assyria declares independence. Assyria? What? How well you think that's gonna go for you, bud? You went to war before they're ready. Over here, how are things going on this front? I mean, they're doing their dangdest. We could join in the attacks, but it doesn't seem to be helping. If we took Guatemala City, things would be rather nice. Now then, we can develop industry for military factories, civilian or civilian. I use 3 civilian factories. I get a civilian factory after 90 days. It's not a bad deal. This one gives me military factory. I'll do them in order at one at a time. I love small traders. That'll help with my manpower issues more than anything else would. Syndicalism prevails in Ukraine. Huh. Hello, brother. How about you? I'm still going to take you over. I hope you are aware of this, but I don't think you're going to live that long. Radio. You, if we attack that way, no, it doesn't help. Into war. Oh, hello. Here's a way to open up our defenses. Portugal has officially joined the Entente. We could also attack here to cut off their supply lines. It will mean that we've pushed a bit too far, but we can cut off their supply lines from this base there. Patagonians, how are you up to? Good, good. What is this, another Japanese operative? The Japanese really love whatever we're up to. They have been new operative. Every one of my officers is just loving that artillery. Speaking of artillery, we could get new artillery. Now it's a bit early for that. We could get radio detection. We could get... I say let's get a train. And here, this is my Navy. You know, Navy research. Speaking of Navy, you know, we probably have our ships out. Yes, we do. So we got a Navy here. We got a Navy here. Nope, here. And we have one here. You could all use some officers. I got one already. 2, 3. Not very good, but it's what we got, so there we go. Can't do them all at the same time. You guys just chill. And you, let's see. You're from Petrograd, you go to the first, no? Really? Boom. They're all called reserve fleets. They'll be fine. You're coming out the Mackerel? Is that what you are? Archangelsk? No, that's the name of the ship. Mackerel. Make sure you come out there. And make sure you come out way over here. And have fun. I love you. And here, what's going on? Oh, I can start getting things from the Indo-Chinese Union. Nice. I like that. I don't know what happened. Oh, I was getting rubber. I was getting rubber from Insulindia and they lost their war. Speaking of losing their war, Indo-Chinese Union is not having a good time. Wonder what's up with that. I overpowered Germany specifically. I did not overpower German East Asia. Are they just better now? But either way, it's getting pretty late. I'm going to call this video here. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye!